All right, so for the first one of these, we said that the products were going to be AgCl and KNO3. So the thing is, we got to figure out if either of these are insoluble. Now remember, NAPS is what we need to remember for AP Chem, right? So that's nitrates, ammonia, potassium, and sodium. So potassium and nitrate are both here, which means this is definitely soluble. If it contains any of NAPS, it is always soluble. So now the question is this one over here. This doesn't have NAPS, so if I know it has a reaction, this is going to be my one that I'm going to guess is not soluble. But if we look at the slide before this, we can look at chlorine. Chlorine's in group 17. And it says that group 17 is never soluble with silver. So that slide before this can also help us know for sure that this is not soluble. And if it's not soluble, then I circle it and I say that it's my precipitate. And I could write a solid down here. So NAPS, what we learned for AP Chem, NAPS is enough to tell us that this one is not the precipitate. But if we want to know for sure that this one is a precipitate, we'll need to use that slide ahead of this one. Okay, so let's do this next one. So this was zinc plus BaNO3, 2. Again, nitrate, which is NO3, is one of our NAPS, which means that this one is soluble. So if you ever see NO3, it's always soluble. Now this one over here, Cr2O7, it's not on our list, and it's also not in NAPS, so I'm going to say that it is insoluble. Most things that aren't on our list are going to be insoluble, so not soluble, so it'll be S. So if it's not on that slide that I showed you with the solubility rules, it's probably insoluble. All right, and last but not least, we have NaCl and CDS. Okay, NaCl, sodium is the S, sodium is the S here, so this is going to be soluble. And then CDS, that's not on our list, not anywhere else, we're going to call that a precipitate and say not soluble. So that's how we predict precipitates, the easy way for AP Chem. If it has nitrate, which is NO3, ammonium, which is NH4, potassium, which is K, or sodium, which is Na. If it has any of those four, we always know it is soluble, so it can't be our precipitate. So if there is a precipitate, it has to be the other one.